Right, good morning everybody, hope you guys are well. Okay, so we are on the range to talk about our basics, right? Our handgun basics. So if you guys don't know what the fundamentals are, here they are. Here we have stance, grip, sight alignment, sight picture, breathing, follow through, and trigger control. Right, so if you guys remember the last video I did where we spoke about the grip and about the draw, because grip and draw work together. Today we're going to talk about the next one that I think is important, which is trigger control. Now, we're on the range for this reason exactly, so that social media tiki-toki doesn't have a shit fit. Right, okay, so let's talk trigger control. Okay, so first of all, finger placement. All right, so we want this part to be on the trigger, but the center of it. So not past this line of the first knuckle. Between the top and the first knuckle, we want the center line where the circles of your fingerprints start. That must be on the trigger. Now, the next thing that we want to focus on is how our finger moves. So we don't want to curl our finger. You see the curling the tip. We want to have it straight. Okay. So, I mean, I have a little bit of an advantage. Many years ago, I damaged these three fingers and I don't have any feeling in them. So for me, my finger doesn't curl at all. I can't get it to curl. Whereas this one, I can curl, but this one, I don't. So I have a bit of advantage on that. The disadvantage that I have is I don't feel the trigger. So I have to listen for what we call the trigger reset. But we're going to talk about that now. Okay, so we know that we want this part, the middle of it, to be on the trigger. And we don't want to curl our finger, because if we curl our finger, we're going to pull our gun off its axis, we call it, right? Or I call it an axis. Okay, we want to keep it where we want it, straight on, head on, right? So we don't want to be able to curl it and twist it like that. So that by pulling that trigger straight back is how we're going to get the good accurate shots. Right, so that's finger placement, where I want to put my finger. I also don't want to have my finger too far, because if I had my finger too far over leading and I was to pull my gun, you see how it wants to go that way? That's because it's too far. It's going too much, right? And if I put my finger too little on the trigger, I'm going to have it go that way. I'm going to push it, right? Okay, so we got so many flies on the range today. Sorry, man. Huh? Anyway, so we're going to push the gun. Okay, so we want exactly the middle between the knuckle and the nail to be perfect, right? In the middle. Okay, now, gun is empty, so don't panic, right? You'll see, now I'm going to show you like this. You'll see that on here, we have what we call the sponge of the trigger, right? There's a bit of play before the shot is fired. When I fire the shot, you'll hear a click. Okay, that is when the shot is fired. So that spongy part will make our gun dip. So we don't want our gun to dip, we want to control that sponge. So how do we do it? We're going to take the gun up to where it gets hard. We double check our sights and we will squeeze the trigger. Bang, gun will go off. Now, the gun will cycle by itself. I don't release my trigger finger. I'm going to, before the cycle's done, only after the cycle's done, will I start to release it. And you'll hear the trigger reset. So if I go past that, you see I got the sponge again. So I want to hold it on that break point. And then I'll fire, bang, cycle, click, bang, fire, click, bang. And that's how we train it to become more accurate. Because then I'm not jerking my gun like I see some people do. You see this finger come off like this. And then when I'm doing that, you can see how the front of the gun is shaking because I'm jerking that trigger. I want to control it. Bang. Okay, and I want to control it that I'm on that breakpoint every time. And if I go fast enough, I can go bang, and I'm on it. Bang, and I'm on it. Okay, and this is something you can practice at home. Simply make sure your gun is empty, take your gun, and just simply click, bang. To create that muscle memory, to understand that. And once you understand that trigger squeeze or trigger control, you'll see that you can actually shoot a lot faster because you are not taking all that time to open and close it. We are just simply going click, 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 click. Here. Okay, it's all in this little motion. Okay, it's that little motion that you do, and that's how you're going to get your shots to go faster. Okay, guys, as always, I hope this video helps. Don't forget, If you like our content, follow, subscribe, share, like, and comment. And tell us you like our stuff, right? As always, ciao for now.